let me see. Let's have a look at the big picture first on marketing. I would like to assign. Oh, I think Gani already recording. Yeah, I will need a secretary. Who can help me with secretary for the Trello and also paper? Anyone fast typing? Oh, Rizal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Zal. Okay, I'll share my screen so that we can see this together. And okay, let's start with this one. The on the SLA. There's a SLA for the partnership and also for the guest site. I guess we will talk a little bit about both of them. Let's have a look at this awareness with the goal of everyone knows Bukit Vista property management with at least to 2,500 impression per month. We have some campaigns that's still active. The website campaign, the Google My Business, and then also the Facebook ads, YouTube SEO by Aldre, and I think the Pinterest. Let's talk about that later. Whether the Pinterest partnership awareness still working or not. Okay, let's go ahead with this. I'm going to pass this to Rizal to give an update for the partnership awareness.
Yeah, thank you, Mas Bayu. So for this week, the total impression is 939. The leads it's still same. There's no increasing. The leads is still three, and basically we also generate three MQLs on this what is called on this partnership campaign basically. So this series basically came from one from Instagram, and the two others is from website. Yeah, basically that's the update. But based on the week before and this week, the conversion rate is decreasing because this is based on the what is called this week. There's no increasing numbers of leads, so the conversion rate is also decreasing. Yeah, I think just that, Mas Bayu, for the report.
Okay, thank you, Rizal. And is this number still updated?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just yeah.
Okay, so our website page is 800 and the others are not updated yet. So we don't know where the other traffic
Yeah,
distribution are yet.
yeah.
Okay. And last week we are talking about discovering more relevant KPI for this SLA. And we asked Zaki to work on that. Zaki, do you have any uh, updates on that? Is there any progress on finding the SLA or the KPI? Let me see. Zaki's not here.
Lucky is not here, I believe.
Okay. I didn't have any discussion with Zaki at all. Actually, according related to this topic, so there's no update for that. I guess, yeah. Let me see. Okay, let's dig down on the campaigns for this partnership. Then, while we're still in the topic. Okay, campaign, partnership campaign. Okay, let's have a look at the website campaign. Let's go to Erico and Victoria. Uh, is there any interesting thing that happened this week, Erico? Or is there any improvement or decreasing performance? Please give your report, Erico. Okay, Victoria.
Okay, so maybe for this week, we have finished the testimonial section that now includes the video testimonial, and also the keywords in the written testimonial has also been highlighted too. And maybe Erica also have created the user journey for our website, so it will make us have a better insight of what we should do next in our website. And maybe the noticeable performance that we can highlight is actually the visitors in our MME page is actually decreasing. Well, I can say that it's quite a lot. Especially we can look at the SEO at the organic. It's almost 21% decrease, and also for the direct is almost 40% decrease. Maybe for the SEO, I would say it can be because of the article of SEO that we usually have, but we don't actually have any new article in this week. So I think it may be one of the reason, but maybe we also have to look at what is actually driven our SEO or maybe organic traffic in here. And maybe actually for the direct, I don't really have an insight for that. So maybe if you anyone have an insight of that, maybe you can add it up next. And maybe for the next action, what we will do is actually we will identify the success partner stories. This is actually brings up by Eriko already last week, and I also have discussed a bit with Kak Nadia about this, and she suggests to create a new section or maybe page for this in our MME page. And the next one is to align our copywriting and MME page with the new branding for copywriting that we already work on the branding. I think that's it for me.
Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm interested with what is it called again? User journey for the website. Let's okay. Hmm? Okay, no, thanks. Okay, can who's the best person to explain this journey in less than 2 minutes? Is it Eriko or Victoria?
I think it would be Eriko.
Okay, Eriko, can you please explain this? How the user will travel in our website?
Actually, I'm not too sure where you got this map from, but there was a different
This is
map
the
that
one
I
that
did.
you attach.
It's not.
Okay, I just click on this link. This
Okay,
one?
let me bring it up. Wait, yeah, this is not the one that I attached. Let me bring it
Okay.
up. Give me a minute.
Which one is that?
Could we switch over to something else? I'll drop the link real quick.
Okay. Okay then. We will go back to that later. Is there any question regarding the website campaign from anyone? No? Okay. Okay, so we have, I think Victoria has explained that there's some changes in some source here, the organic Facebook, but the direct one, we're not sure about that. Yeah. Okay, let me see.
Oh yeah, Mas Bayu, maybe I have a question.
Oh yes, go ahead, Danny.
A quick one. So as Victoria mentioned before, the performance traffic from social media is increasing a bit. Can you maybe break down a bit which platform is it? Is it Facebook or Instagram? And how is called the quality of the traffic? Is it uh, the duration of from the traffic, is it more than 30 seconds or what? Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Maybe actually something that we can actually maybe add more sources in here is actually the Instagram. I think
Mm.
this is relevant because we also already working on the Instagram for partnership funnel too. So maybe we can next also add up the sources of Instagram in here. So from what I see is actually we got 9 leads from and sorry, not 9 leads but 9 page views from Instagram this week comparing it's actually yeah 100% increase because we usually have no page views from Instagram itself. And for the duration is actually it's not a lot, it's only about like 30 seconds, but I think it's a great thing to do at first because we usually have no page views from Instagram. So I think it can be a sign for us if we want to use Instagram as our partnership funnel, it might be work too.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, let's add that into the monitoring table here, yeah, for the Instagram. And Victoria, is this user actually specifically coming to the manage my property page, or just a random page on the website?
Yeah, it's actually at the MME page.
Okay. And do we have any visibility on where their last journey basically? Are they coming to from the MMV page coming to another page, or they left just after manage my property page?
Yep. So I already tried to look at the Hotjar, but I don't think we get the recording for that. So I don't think we have, for now, we don't have the visibility of the user journey from Instagram itself.
I see. Okay. Okay. Eriko, do we have the user journey
Yes, could you click on the chat, the link in the chat?
link in? In okay, here. Yeah. This one.
Why? Okay, my interface is different from your interface. I will just share my screen.
Okay. This one. Wait.
Uh,
This is all of them.
the one on the right.
This one.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This one. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to read from my screen because I can't exactly see your screen. Okay, so basically this is the general user journey that any web visitor that lands before landing on the Bukit Vista website this is what we anticipate. So we have divided it into the property owner's purpose, and then the touch point they use, the thought process along at each touch point, as well as the opportunities that we can tap from the chat, because this was primarily optimized for chat. So for the property owner's purpose, just to go a very brief going through of this map, it's so firstly when they seek property management service. So this is them having already property partners already having a goal in mind. So that's when they will actually go through sources like SEO, Google organic search, searching villa management Bali or property management Bali. But there's another purpose from property owners, and that is merely checking us out. So what we anticipate this property owner's purpose is basically those that those that we had intervention marketing, those that basically our social media appeared in their feed, so they want to check us out to see what Bukit Vista is, or also they are attached to competitors and also might consider Bukit Vista in the future. So that's what we mean by checking us out. So all these are elaborated on the post-its. So during when they land on the Bukit Vista website itself, so they want to learn. Their concern is basically to learn more about our services and how we are better than our other other property management services. And then the after is basically all the BD first meeting. So you guys can take a read on later on. So moving on to the touchpoint medium, I won't go too much into detail into this because it basically just shows how we anticipate user to eventually land on our page, and how we want to push them towards clicking on the CTA buttons and landing on first meetings. And what I want to bring up is maybe about this customer thought here. So this is actually quite important, I think, because the reason why we actually included this rule here is because we think that from the customer's first touch point with us, which most of the time would be through social media, right? So from the first time that they actually take a look through our social media, and from this time that they actually land on our website, it doesn't have to be the MMP page, but the very first page that they land on our website. So is there what's that called? Is there an impression match? So did their expectations, did we live up to their expectations? So that is why I highlighted here, did BV live up to its hype? So if yes, there's a reinforcement of the high expectations that they see from our social media to the and on our website. So there's there's this brand consistency here. But if not, if the images on our social media look very nice, but for some reason our website messages and basically content do not match up to their expectation, they will reform their first impression and and this can be good or bad, but most of the time it's actually bad because we do not live up to their expectations. And then it leads to the subsequent question: did we deliver as promised, and are we better than the other PMs? Because if all these rate questions are not addressed properly, we do not meet their expectations, then they will eventually not sign with, they will not be convinced to be on board with Bukit Vista. So the red color post-its are the one that are most important. And for opportunities from live chat, these are the conclusions that we drew from the live chat, what's that called, experiment itself. So I've just concluded them here. So that's basically this entire customer journey mapping.
Okay, thank you, Erica. I think this is very good. This is very good for everything actually, not only for this project or not only for this campaign. So what I like about this is that we actually thinking like the actual visitor, rather than focusing on what we should do, what we should have in the website and things like that. This is exactly what do you call the user-centric method works actually. So we think about how user do, what user like to do, and then we will adapt to their needs, so we can deliver what they want in the website, as opposed to creating some feature, but we don't know whether the user will use it or not. So I think this is a very good approach in general. And then this also can be refined to be updated, like maybe every week, right? The user behavior are changes, right? Usually they coming from, I don't know. We have a lot of links from the social media or from SEO. That links are coming from different sources, but what we need to understand is their what do you call it? Yeah, the user journey inside of the website itself needs to be defined, right? So if someone is looking at the articles first, and then usually which page they'll go to next, and then if they always click on the Instagram profile, they will always click on the homepage, right? But after the homepage, which page that they most likely come into, and so that we can create a strategy out of that. But now, by having this map, I guess we can refine the discovery, and then we can also implement that to any of our campaign that's supporting this action. This is actually a pretty good question, and probably there should be another campaigns mentioned here as well. Like, is the live chat feature actually helping the user in this journey, or not, or not related, or is changing the photo of in the page actually helping with this user journey or not? So we can start asking question whether what we are doing in this campaign is actually related to guest journey, that the user journey or not. So that is really good. Is there any question or comments about this discovery actually on the website campaign? Yes, Jing.
Sure. I'd like to underline what Bobby just said. I think this is actually a really strong innovation. This allows us to inspire delight because it gives us a framework for really understanding that users are not, I think the term is called straw men, right? They're not just simple things that just kind of go through. Users are going through a engaged process, just like when we buy something, do we actually just go through the funnel in one pass, or do we shop, get ideas, talk to friends, then come back and shop again, see if we can get a discount, start looking for, so I think this approach definitely allows for that type of imagination and also accuracy and focusing on the user to start flourishing. And I think that is actually a really strong transformation from the way that we used to see things, which was to create very, very simplistic models and believe that users would behave in a certain way. So I think this is good. This inspires delight. This is those moments when we have that innovation that creates more innovation.
Okay, thank you, Jane. Okay, is there any ideas that sparked from this discovery, especially from these campaigns, maybe in the partnership or revenue campaign. Do you guys want to collaborate with Erico, or do you want to copy the method that Erico used to create the user funnel, the user journey? Maybe we can implement that on the guest side as well, yeah, Gani. And also probably we can use this to optimize on another campaign as well here, probably Facebook or Facebook page or any other campaign. Okay, if there's no comments or question, then let's go to the next one, to Zaki. Zaki is not here. Is there any proxy for Zaki? Yeah.
Hi Kabayu. Actually, Zaki is not available right now, but he sent me some updates
Okay.
for us to share, and I think I have put it in the card itself. So actually, the one that he wants to share for today is the KPI that he has set. Some are already achieved, but some are not. Like for example, here we have achieved the total link clicks of 3,500. It is achieved, and also the click-through rate of 1.1%. But the exact number, I do not have any visibility on it. We have not been able to achieve the 20% landing page conversion as well as the $0.35 CPM. And for this week, we are planning to retouch and finalize our content for our retargeting campaign. And what he's planning to do is we're going to put the Indonesian version of the MMP page on the copywriting, as well as launch the retargeting campaign, which hopefully we could achieve the conversion. So I think that's the things that that Zaki wants to share, and yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, from the action. Actually, Aldre, are you proxying, or are you also working on this project as well?
I'm working on it, but more to the content side of the project.
I see. Okay. So with this action plan, how much improvement we are going to get? Yeah.
I think for the action plan itself, the one that I'm sure of is the content and the copywriting of a new content and copywriting, and I think that's all. But the strategy and the payment and the exact retargeting is I'm not sure about that. I have no visibility.
Yeah. Do we have a visibility on this one? Let's say content, right, on your part. So how much improvement we will get out from reviewing and revising the content and copywriting, from what to what is the old one and what is the new one, and how much improvement that we can expect from this Indonesian version, yeah, on the ads. Do we have that plan already?
For the content itself, I have created a new idea content after the discussion last week with Zaki and Karizal. And I think if I could share my paper in the chat, I think we are focusing more on the Indonesian, if I'm not mistaken, we are focusing more on the Indonesian viewers, because that's a lot were viewing the MMP page in the Indonesian. And I think for the new content that I have made, if we could scroll down. Yes, the part on the a little bit up, and yes, the revised content.
Which one?
A little bit
This
on
one.
the table below. Sorry.
This one.
Yes, I have made two contents. We have a comment and as well as the revised content that I made. If I could share the revised content.
Okay.
So the idea here is we want to have an English version, but we have two copywriting in English and Indonesia. And in this revised content, after we had a pairing with Karizal, we want to give a content that shows not tell. So here, my plan is to create a comparison between a old property and a new property. Specifically, it's Kubu Nyang Nyang, where previously there's certain like only 2 rooms, and then there is an improvement, but it's kind of like a gamification process.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're highlighting the changes in the property
Yes.
and okay. That's a good idea actually. Okay, is there anything else, Andre, for the changes?
I think for the changes itself, I think that's the new changes that I've made, and I'm not sure regarding what Zaki's side. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Is there any question from the others, or any comments from for the Facebook ads campaign?
Yeah, as by you.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I'd like to ask regarding the result of each ad set, because if I'm not mistaken, Zaki just launched several ad set, right? Several content, several language, several content, but I just wondering which one that's working well, which one working better, and how we come up with the first ads result. So yeah, maybe Mas Rizal, could you write on the comment first? Yeah. So it's the best person is Zaki, right? But Zaki is not here yet. So
Yep.
yeah, or maybe Mas
Wait, wait,
Rizal, you
wait.
have the
Yeah, I believe. Okay. Sorry, my connection is a little bit lost. But yeah, let me what is called give the update of based on our last discussion with Zach and also Audrey. So basically, we already have 5 ad set, right? And basically, we just turn off one ad set that um, basically give big result, but we don't think it's not giving a better conversion. So we plan to turn off this ad set, which is the bird type ad set. Wait, let me check the Zaki's documentation first, so I can apa namanya explain it more detail. Wait. Wait a minute. I'm still looking for the documentation. But okay, I still find the documents, but let me share the basically the current result from the Facebook ads result. Yeah. So basically, there's 23 recorded session from Hojar, which is the 23 number is basically audience that already passed the 30 seconds, because previously this Hojar said 30 seconds, more than 30 seconds, and it is recorded on Hojar. So there's a 23 recording, and we said that this 23 recording is have 23 a good audience, and there's 3 audience that basically explore in our page, which is they clicking on the button, they reading the session, and then the section, and they watching our videos. And then one insight is the best device that they consuming are they using mobile device, which is we still continue to targeting the mobile users for the next ads. And then video content ads is much better compared to GIF version and also JPEG version. And the third one is broad audience ad set is bad practice basically. So why bad practice? Because it is very broad. I mean, Zaki try to set this that this is very broad, but we still target the audience in Canggu based on the location that we prefer. But yeah, it is a bad practice. Even this ad set, the broad audience ad set generate clicks pretty much, but the retention time from the broad audience is not really good. I mean, this is based on the Hojjar, right? Because there's no good retention time from broad audience ad set. But that's that. And then the second that perform, which is perform the best, it is LAA audience. The third one is property management ad set, and I believe the fourth one, but the last one that have a very low number of conversion is from luxury villa ad sets. And that's that for the what the insight that I already got from our last discussion with Aldre and also Zaki. But we came up with the new idea basically, since we in website team is already launched the Indonesia version of MMB page, so we can target this type of audience we targeting to English version, and this type of audience we targeting to Indonesia version. And I hope that's we hope that can be increase our conversion rate to leads. I think that just that. Mas Bayu and Mas Gani, back to.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any follow-up question or comment?
Yeah, sure. Bayu, if I may. So if I understand correctly from what Rizal has reported, we're able to essentially split our audience to see two different types of ads based on their language preferences, right? And in addition to that, Rizal, we have a few new best practices also as well, understanding videos, perform better than GIFs, and such and such. My question is actually to Bayu as sort of like overall strategy, stopping us from reinventing the wheel. How do we make sure that we build progressively on these newly discovered best practices or guidelines, right? And we are able to never go back to like where we went before.
Okay. Since the previous project, actually I'm not working on that as well, so I don't have any visibility on the past failure on that in detail especially. But I think we also have documentation for that. The what do you call it? The evolutionary project management, right? And I think that is somewhere written somewhere. And I guess. But I need to ask actually to Zaki and Rizal actually whether this has been observed before we re-implement this again, and is there any past failures that we can learn, or this is entirely something new?
Basically we just I believe Zaki is already have observation based on previous Facebook ads. So I believe this is the new evolution of Facebook ads. So we basically we try to create 5 ad set, and I believe this is pretty new because we want to find another best practice or avoid some bad practice. I think this is pretty new. So I don't think we do reinvent the wheel based on this Facebook ads this project.
Okay. Okay. Do you recall anything from this type of project? And maybe to Jing as well. Do you recall that we have implemented this kind of thing?
No, actually, I was more thinking about not if we've actually invented this before, but more how do we make sure that subsequent work that's built on top of what we're laying down right now, right? So I believe this is actually a new discovery. But how do we make sure that, let's say, as we get new interns coming in, we get new successors to the project, people don't backtrack and start going back to like the beginning again, and they start off from this point and continue forward. And a thought kind of occurred to me because it sort of ties together with the user journey that Ergo had developed too as well, right? I'm thinking part of the reason maybe why we do reinvent the wheel is because there's all these like separate interpretations of like what's going on, right? So there's an ad set for here, and then there's a user journey over there. But is there a way to actually integrate everything such that there's an ad set for a stage in a user journey, right? So that this kind of understanding starts becoming fused together in one sort of philosophy rather than all these different kind of buckets. So it's a big question, I guess, but I don't expect an answer right away for that. But I'm just thinking, like, could that be actually an approach that we start thinking about moving forward?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Rizal, maybe what we can do is that we can implement the record, the changes, list of changes, or change log, the evolutionary table to this, and we can compile all of the meaningful changes basically, if we really need to recreate that from scratch. But if we have that already, we can just at the meaningful lessons that we get. Okay. Okay, let's continue with the next campaign then. Is there any update from the Facebook page campaign? Let's go to Victoria.
Okay, so maybe just a quick update. For what I do is actually I have finished the video experiment. I did two video, the almost 1 minute, the 54 second, and also the 31 second video. And also, as what we have discussed in the partnership sync up, I try to put engaging question in the 32-second video, and the result is actually the 2 second video actually gain more impression and also engagement in the first day. We have 35 people reach, 2 likes, 1 share, and 1 click to the SEO article. And here we can conclude that the shorter the video, actually the more engaging to the audience itself. And also for the text description, the Facebook audience actually love the short text, and it will be the best practice to use only 2 or 3 sentences. And for my next action plan is actually I want to post two video for each week, and also to create a new content planning for the video. What I mean in here is actually I want to create a new content from the scratch, because from what I do actually, for now I actually basically created a video from the SEO article. But since I don't think I can rely on the SEO article itself, it will be better if I create a new content for the video itself. And I think I will continue to use the current video formula, which is consists of the urgency, content, and also engagement within the 30 seconds. I think that's all.
Okay. Victoria, this is just a quick question. Is the longer and shorter video is actually same theme and same content, or it's a different content?
It is a different theme actually, because the latest one, the 30-second video, is actually following our content theme in this month, which is the managing the property, if I'm not mistaken. And also the 54 second is actually just using about the pandemic issue.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, since we are concluding based on two different things, there are two control variable. Basically it's different, right? We're not sure whether it's because of the short format it's better, or because the topic is better. Can we maybe the next one, can we reverse that? Can we create the short property management version, and also the long the content topic version, and then see if the result is still the same. If the result is still the same, people prefer the second one, the second video with the content. It means the topic is interesting. But if the engagement follows the short format, it means the format. Okay, let's. Okay, can you try to do that, Victoria?
Yep. I will try to do that this week.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Is there anything else we need to discuss about this Facebook page?
A quick one, Mike. Oh, somebody else. Go ahead.
Okay. Just quick one. So, Victoria. So, how do we gather the topic of the content? Is it still on the content writer thing up with community as well, or just from marketing side only?
Okay, so actually I just follow the one on the Dropbox paper on the article for SEO support, mas. So I try to follow the content from that, and also
I see.
yes, for the last partnership thing up, my Mas Rizal also told me about the content team.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what I want to say is, maybe we can have a good topic when we include the community team to join the topic as well. So we have a more apa ya, yeah, more user centric topic. Yeah.
Okay, Mas.
Okay, Jin.
Yeah, I want to compliment both Bayu and Gani on that. Bayu for putting in scientific rigor and actually thinking about results, so that this is a case of details matter. So it might be too early to presume something based on an experiment that only sees one side. So, doing the contrapositive, I think, is a very good scientific rigor. And also what Gani just said about collaborating with other chapters to see that. I have a quick question for everybody who uses TikTok. What is maybe just piggybacking on what maybe big companies already know, right? Is there a length that works? Does TikTok relate? Like, is there a maximum length that you can have for a TikTok video?
Yeah.
Does anybody know?
No,
Nobody uses TikTok.
I don't know.
Can you repeat the question, sir? Sorry.
What is the maximum length for a TikTok video? So, like, okay, a tweet is 140 characters, right? It's like 280 now, right? What is the sort of the maximum length of a TikTok video?
I believe it is 2 minutes video long.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah, it is increasing. I believe previously is 30 second and then 60 second, and right now is 2 minutes duration.
Oh, okay. So there's a clue there, right? Because you can probably guess that the people at TikTok probably did a lot of research around what is the most ideal video length in the very beginning, right? So I think the 30-second mark, going back to, I think it was Victoria's experiment, right? You might want to start hitting around the 30-second mark. So you did discover that there was a shorter length, but maybe like if you I don't know, like there could be some interesting research that was done. That's why TikTok decided to keep it to 30 seconds at the very beginning. So I'm just thinking there might be some reason for that, right? Anyway, yeah, just to toss it out there. Sometimes we can piggyback on research that has already been done and been sort of used in a policy to make this save time. But okay, back to the show.
Okay, thank you, Jing. Victoria, I put the notes right there as well on Trello. Next one. Okay, let's move then. Is there any other campaign or initiative or pivot that's related to partnership that you want to showcase for the week? Is there any interesting finds before we move to the guest site marketing? No? Okay, then let's continue to the guest side. Yeah, let me see. Let's go to Gani. Gani, please give your report.
Okay, thank you, Mas Bayu. And for the guest funnel awareness SLA, I just want I want to report from the Airbnb itself. So from the last week, we have slightly increased the conversion from page view to inquiry, and page view to Istanbul is slightly increased. But the overall inquiry and in Istanbul is still pretty stagnant. So for the notes is daily content doctor was paused due to me and Sharon have a low bandwidth. And currently I still focus on launch listing for new onboard property rather than the maintenance old listing. The last one is I added 6 properties on the Airbnb long stay promote title initiative, but no significant improvement yet. And the next one is from Facebook. Okay, from the Facebook last week, we haven't counted the total listing view because the optimum time for count it is on the weekend this week. So it should be have a two weeks to make the first listing well from first. And but from the number of inquiry is slightly improved, but I don't know, maybe the on the readers is the data is only show 35 on the 2 weeks before. I you know it is correct or not, but we will still have to figure it out. But some insight from Zaki, that's a 2 bedroom promo for the Villa Dahayu. It tend to have a good performance. So seems like a match with guest demand right now, looking 1 until 2 bedroom villa. So maybe this is a good insight for Lilis or VD maybe. So we can put a promo, bedroom. Not a bigger room, but it's more smaller bedroom. And Zaki just finished a schedule experiment. So he got new posting schedule, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So Zaki is doing new experiment, not just following previous template from Iker, but he trying to new experiment to find out the best optimum posting schedule. And the result from the improvement on listing description using emoji in the past 2 weeks is haven't been great. But there are not any visible good sign of this experiment yet. And Azaki still continue other experiment using Airbnb review, hashtag, and area content from Facebook listing. Okay, I think just that, and continue to the Instagram. For the Instagram inside itself, the profile visit I believe is likely improved and the inquiry improved as well, because we actively posting about COVID news on the story and commenting other posts more frequent. So it's make our account have a good impression. But the further analysis will be provided by campaign manager, which is via on this afternoon, I believe. And the next is Facebook. Booking.com. For the Booking.com, we have a decreasing performance. The number of instant book is decreased. But what I have done is completing check-in service offer for Villa Olar and Kembang Kunding, and I have a complete data property ranking dashboard, and it will be discussed with BI to get insight from data analysis point of view. And the last one for the website booking, we have a slightly decrease on the page view, but the inquiry is still 0. It is the organic traffic is decreased 45% due to not much activity on the organic side, but from traffic from Instagram is increased from 3 page view to 12 page view due to our Instagram have better impression and more active on posting. Yeah, I think just that, Mas Bayu.
Okay, thank you, Gani, for the update. I'm actually going to ask VD then, from BI. VD or Michael, yeah. Especially if you are related to the revenue campaign. Is the what do you guys think as the client? Is the awareness getting better, maybe month to month or week to week? Is it today is better than last month or uh, last 2 weeks? Vidi, do you have any opinion on that?
Yep. So, just as the discussed on the gas fund itself, because previously, like I think about 2 weeks ago, we discovered regarding the lower number of views in our Airbnb profiles, and then we tried to focus on that by doing some pivots. I think Kagani made the listing catalog and also the listing name change. That causes an increase in the number of page views as well. So yeah, it's definitely improved compared to the previous weeks. Whether what?
Okay, that's good. That's good, Gani. Then your changes are actually
Yes, the change have been confirmed to result to an improvement in the number of page views itself.
okay. And also, Gani, you are tracking about the changes as well, right? So you can also have a note. What have you changed, and then what changes caused by those changes. What the result caused by those changes.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Okay, Gani, is there any specific campaign that supports your SLA on this marketing uh, group or marketing initiative, or everything is managed on the revenue side?
Actually, I have one more, but still on the MVP or testing idea, which is using a YouTube Short.
Okay.
I've been developing last 2 weeks. I just posted like 5 videos in a
Mm.
short video, but still not working. But I don't know. I just need someone to maybe take care of the analytic or the strategy. So apa ya? Is it proving that it can generate inquiry? Maybe we can get new channel of the guest side. But yeah, but right now I just move it to pending side because it's not working in past 2 weeks. So yeah, it's haven't
Okay.
proved it yet. Yeah.
Do we know why it's not working, or we still don't have any idea?
We still don't have any idea actually.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, VD
mm, mm,
suggests that you
mm.
can discuss it with Michael, and maybe share
Michael.
your
Okay,
dashboard and your numbers.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, try to see if we can actually get insight from that.
yeah, yeah.
My personal experience is that
Mhm.
the YouTube shorts always give me suggestion of the video that already have like millions view.
Yeah,
Never
yeah, yeah,
give
yeah.
me anything that's like 100 view or 1,000 view. So I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Me too, but I still need to
Okay,
discover about that. Yeah.
okay, that's good. That's a good experiment. Anything else that's related to revenue site revenue campaign? No, all good. Okay. If there's no questions about that, then let's go to the discussion. Have someone have any topic to discuss on the paper? Let me open that. Let me share that. Okay. Let me see. August 18 SEO. Uh, okay. There's already conclusion here. This one have no conclusion. This is from Rizal. SEO from Bing. Okay, that's new thing. GMB for Bing places. Our website does not appear on the top three list Bing search engine. Okay. My question is actually probably like everyone's question. How many user actually use Bing to search from your research? And is it a good apa namanya good number of audience so we can continue with this campaign?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Mas, for the questions. But before I answer the question, basically, this idea came from Erico because
Okay.
like Singapore user are basically use voice command to just I'm not sure
Hmm?
kayak cuma nyuruh gitu. So I just think like people that use Alexa, they will connect with Bing. So when hey Alexa, can you refer me with the best film management in Bali, for example. So basically this type of audience will not really Indonesian people, because the Indonesian is I don't think they adapt voice command gadget or something like that. But this one we try to cover the what is called the audience that we not we not cover before, something like use Bing, for example. And then I come with this idea, and basically I just found the new the two actionables that basically we can do in Bing, which is creating the Bing places, and also create the Bing webmaster, which is we register our domain to Bing search engine, something like that. So that's still for the Bing places. I already register our GMB apa namanya, Bukit Vista Jimbaran, but the verification need real mail. So there's will be a real mail that mail to Bukit Vista office, and yeah, I will coordinate with Mawaya to get the pin for the verification. And for the webmaster, I believe it's needs to take time because being start crawling after we do registering our URL basically. So yeah, that's the update of the Bing SEO. But for the Mas Bayu's question, how many audience? I'm not really sure about that. But basically, based on there's some user are using Alexa, right? So I think there's I think we can what is called, we can use that a gap to basically cover the Alexa users.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so Rizal will conduct like initial research about this, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, is there any question for or comment from the others?
I have a quick just suggestion. Maybe
Yep.
why not we just ask a community team to ask the foreign partner, hey, do you use Bing for the search for the search engine? Maybe just ask
Yeah.
3 or 4 our foreign partners. So it's just testing, right? Just testing this idea. Is it working or not, right? So yeah,
Mm.
just quick.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mas Gini. I will forward again to community team next.
Okay, that's a good suggestion actually, Gani. The problem is probably there are some future partner that we don't have yet, right? So we don't know. Yeah, if we ask the existing partner, we only will get the same type of partner with existing partner. But that's okay. That's also good to collect data as well. Okay, Jing.
Yeah, this is, I think, a pretty interesting suggestion result, but it's also, I just did a quick check. I looked at property management Bali on Google, right, for SEO, and we're not the first result anymore. We're like we're kind of like on the second page now. So in terms of overall SEO, are we monitoring? I think we need a budget, right? We need to think where the efforts go and what sort of returns we expect to get on it. No matter what, I think Google will still be like probably a few times larger than other search sites. Do we track if we are, let's say, losing ranking on the SEO initiatives that we're currently having at the moment? And if so, do we take actions to correct that course?
I see. Okay. So for the SEO in general, I mean, from Google, yeah, because we are winning on Google, I believe, this is basically what is it called? I think we are hard to measure it because for example, in my machine is of course Bukit Vista will come number second or number third because we already consume that page, and Google basically give us Bukit Vista apa namanya result in the first page. But yeah, I think I think it's better to maintain our result to the very first or number one apa namanya in general. But I think we need to maintain the SEO part with some new keywords, some new research from the awareness activity in our website.
Interesting. I think I have a Bayou, I'd like to double check this one with you, right? I think I have a quick heuristic to actually see. I know because of personalized searches, we might be getting different results based on who we are, right?
Mhm.
That's pretty normal. But I have like a quick heuristic of really determining are we actually making progress. And that could be how much organic traffic are we getting month to month or week to week coming in from Google, right? So we track that and we're able to see does it go up or does it go down, right? So that's one dimension. The second dimension is we need to have a sentiment. Is overall property management traffic going up or down month to month, right? And how much of that is going up or down overall? So then we can then start understanding what our sort of, what do you call it? Our share of traffic is per month, right? So if the overall traffic is going up and we're going really down, then that's terrible, right? That's like the worst condition. If we're going down and overall traffic is going down, that's still okay. We're still keeping our share, right? But if we're going up and overall traffic is going down, that's really good. That means we must have actually really good ranking, right? We're getting a larger share of the traffic that is coming in. I think based on these two dimensions, we can understand our share and our SEO effectiveness. Let me pass it over to Bai. What do you think?
Um, yeah, definitely. Currently, we don't have any control, right? Because we don't know whether like some of my tests actually from different browser, different machine, it shows that we are in the first page. So if we are on the first page, and then also the traffic is just not growing, we still not sure if the other entries on the same first page also getting the similar traffic. And I couldn't also get the data from Google Trends, so that's weird, right? So we don't know the trend of this keyword as well. Uh, so I guess what we can do is, since we don't have any of that, then we what we have to monitor is actually we try to monitor this as an external person, right? It's not monitoring on our own computer, but using different computer in different countries, and compare that to the traffic that we get. So let's say from the result, there are some tools that tell us so in which page is our website ranking, and compare that the result. And we need to do that constantly, basically, maybe per week or per month, and then compare to the number of traffic that we receive based on that ranking. So if our ranking is down and then the traffic is going up, that's weird. And also if our ranking is going up and then the traffic going down, that's also weird. So I think we need to understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're actually kind of over time, but I want to have a sub-discussion about this with somebody who wants to think about it technically, right? I believe we can probably pick a KPI, and I think this KPI could be what is our overall, let's say, traffic, right? Divided by what we believe total traffic for this keyword is. And I think we might be able to actually determine both, right, Bayou? Through Google Keyword or some sort of keyword analysis. We can figure out what is the overall traffic for a particular keyword, what is our share of traffic, and then that effectively surpasses the need to understand ranking, right? Because all we really care about is do we get a bigger share of the overall traffic for a keyword?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think this should be on the SEO group. Okay, let's maybe let me see. Who have this discussion? I forgot. Okay, Gani, yeah. But Gani, can you organize that? I think this is under whose campaign is the SEO belongs to? That's a website, right? Okay, let's discuss it about this SEO strategy and the KPI and monitoring. Let's. I think the next one should be Victoria, right?
Yeah, from the
Yep.
partnership
Okay,
side.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's continue that discussion on your Trello card on the website campaign, and then also we will continue the discussion on paper as well with Rizal's initiative with Bing. Okay, that's it, everyone. This is over time for 8 minutes already. Thank you very much for joining this Scrum, and have a good day. See you, everyone.
Have a good day, everyone.